The stars near Earth began to disappear, not because they were gone, but because something massive was blocking them. The alien fleet had arrived. Thousands of ships moved together like a dark ocean in space. Their lights glowed cold and sharp, their weapons charged with silent power. It was the largest force the alien empire had ever sent, and it was heading straight for Earth. Inside the alien flagship, the fleet commander stood tall. "This ends today," he said. His voice was strong again. No doubt, no fear, just control. "Prepare all weapons," he ordered. No more warnings, no more delays. The fleet moved forward, closer, closer to Earth. Near the moon, hidden human stations watched in silence. No alarms, no panic, only calm focus. "They are in range," a human officer said. The commander nodded. "Hold position." The young officer looked confused. "Sir, shouldn't we attack now?" The commander shook his head slightly. "Not yet." The alien fleet crossed into the inner system. No resistance, no defense, nothing. The commander smiled. "So this is their plan?" he said, "to hide and wait?" One of his officers laughed. "They are afraid." Another added, "Their earlier success was luck." The commander raised his hand. "Focus," he said. "We will not repeat mistakes." But still, something felt wrong. Too quiet, too empty. Back near Earth, the human commander watched carefully. His eyes moved across the data. Every alien ship, every movement, every signal. Then he spoke one word. "Now." Suddenly, space came alive. From behind the moon, massive human ships emerged. From Mars, hidden fleets launched into the dark. From deep space, silent drones moved at incredible speed. Thousands of human ships appeared at once, surrounding the alien fleet from all sides. Inside the alien flagship, alarms exploded. "Multiple contacts. Unknown ships detected. They are everywhere." The commander's eyes widened. How did they hide this much power? Before he could give an order, the first strike hit. Bright lines of energy cut through space. Fast, precise, deadly. Several alien ships exploded instantly. No warning, no chance to react. "Shields up," the commander shouted. The fleet activated defenses. Energy shields lit up across thousands of ships. But the attacks did not stop. They came faster now, smarter, targeting weak points, destroying key systems. The alien fleet fired back. Massive beams of energy crossed the darkness. Explosions filled space. Human ships were hit. Some were destroyed. But they did not break formation. They did not panic. They kept moving. Inside the human command station, the young officer watched in shock. So many ships. So much destruction. The commander remained calm. "Stay focused," he said. "Track their command signals." Back in battle, human ships began to move differently. They did not attack randomly. They moved with purpose, cutting through the alien formation, separating groups, breaking communication lines. The alien commander noticed. "They are not fighting us," he said slowly. "They are controlling the battlefield." His officers looked at him. "What do you mean?" He pointed at the screen. "They are dividing us, isolating our ships." And it was true. The alien fleet was breaking apart, not by force alone, but by strategy. "Reform the lines," the commander shouted. "Stay together!" But it was too late. Human attacks had already disrupted their systems. Signals were delayed. Orders were lost. Confusion spread. Then something worse happened. "Commander, we are losing control of some ships." "What?" he snapped. "They are not responding. They are firing at our own fleet." The commander's eyes widened in shock. "That's impossible." But it was happening. Alien ships turned their weapons on each other, firing without command, destroying their own allies. Inside the human station, the young officer looked at the data. "Sir, is this us?" The commander nodded. "We found their weakness." A pause, and we used it. Back in the battle, chaos grew. Alien ships collided. Explosions filled space. The once perfect formation was gone. Now it was a storm of confusion and destruction. The alien commander felt it now. Not doubt, not pressure. Fear, real fear. This cannot be happening. He had faced many wars. He had defeated many enemies. But never like this. Never against a species that stayed so calm, so controlled, so prepared. "Commander," one officer said quietly, "we need to retreat." The word felt heavy. Retreat. The commander closed his eyes for a moment, then opened them again. Cold. Hard. "No," he said. "We finish this." He gave the final order. All ships, full attack on Earth. If they could not control the battle, they would destroy the target. Near Earth, human systems detected the change. "They are targeting the planet," the young officer said. The commander nodded slowly. "I expected this." He looked at the main screen, then gave the next command. Activate final defense. Across space, something new appeared. Something bigger, stronger, hidden until now. A massive structure began to move into position, its surface glowing with energy. Its power, beyond anything seen before. The alien commander stared at it. What is that? No one answered, because no one knew. The battlefield was no longer under alien control. It had become something else. A trap. Across space, broken alien ships drifted in silence. Some were burning, some were frozen, others were turning against their own fleet, firing without command. The once powerful alien army was now confused, divided, and losing. Inside the alien flagship, chaos filled the command hall. Commander, we've lost contact with multiple groups. Our systems are failing. Navigation is unstable. The commander stood still, staring at the screens. This was not a normal war. This was something different, something they had never faced before. Outside, the massive human structure continued to move into position. It was huge, larger than any single ship. Its surface glowed with controlled energy like a quiet storm waiting to be released. The alien sensors tried to scan it, but they could not understand it. Unknown structure detected, one officer said nervously. Energy levels. Extremely high. The commander narrowed his eyes. Is it a weapon? No one answered, because no one knew. Back in the human command station, the room remained calm. No cheering, no panic, only focus. The young officer watched the battlefield with wide eyes. Sir, they're collapsing, he said. The commander nodded. Yes. Should we finish them now? The commander shook his head. Not yet. The young officer looked confused again. Why? The commander looked at the screen. At the right moment, we ended completely. Back in space, the alien commander tried to regain control. All ships regroup, he shouted. But the signals were weak, delayed. Some ships did not respond at all. Others sent broken messages filled with static. The fleet was no longer one. It was many broken pieces. Then, another problem appeared. Commander, our weapon systems are being accessed. What? He snapped. Not by us. Something else is inside. The commander felt a cold wave of realization. They are inside our systems. On multiple alien ships, control panels flickered. Weapons activated without orders. Target locks changed. And then, alien ships fired on each other again. Explosions spread across the fleet. More destruction, more confusion. Inside the human station, the young officer spoke again. Our hacking systems are working perfectly. The commander gave a small nod. They rely too much on connected systems, he said. We turned that strength into weakness. The officer smiled slightly. They never expected it. No, the commander replied. They never expected us. Back in the alien flagship, the situation became worse. Commander, we cannot hold this position. Losses are too high. Systems are failing across the fleet. The commander clenched his fists. This was not how it was supposed to go. They were the conquerors. They were the powerful ones. So how? How is this happening? Then his eyes moved back to the massive human structure, still glowing, still waiting. He understood something. This is not their full power, he said quietly. One officer looked at him in fear. You mean, there's more? The commander did not answer, but his silence was enough. Near Earth, the human commander finally moved. He stepped closer to the main control panel. His voice was calm. Prepare final phase. The room became even more focused. All eyes on him. All systems ready, one officer reported. The young officer took a deep breath. Sir, what will it do? The commander looked at the massive structure on the screen. It ends the war. Back in space, alien ships tried to retreat. Some turned away from Earth. Others attempted emergency jumps. But it was not easy. Human forces were everywhere, blocking paths, cutting off escape routes. Commander, retreat is failing. The alien commander felt it now, the truth he had been refusing to accept. They had lost, not just a battle, the entire war. Then, a new signal appeared, stronger than before. Clear, human. It spread across all remaining alien ships. The voice returned, calm, controlled. You can still end this. The alien commander stared at the screen. His pride burned inside him. But so did fear. What do you want? He asked. A short pause. Then the answer came. Stop. One word. Simple. Heavy. The commander looked around. His fleet was broken. His ships were falling. His control was gone. For the first time in his long life, he had no advantage. Behind him, one of his officers spoke softly. Commander, we cannot win this. Another added, if we continue, nothing will survive. The commander closed his eyes for a moment. This was not defeat he had planned. This was not an enemy, he understood. Slowly, he opened his eyes again. Cold, but different. Hold fire, he said. The command spread across the fleet. What remained of it? Back in the human station, the young officer looked at the data. They're stopping, he said. The commander nodded. They've learned. A pause, for now. The massive human structure powered down slightly. Still glowing. Still ready, but waiting. Silence slowly returned to space. After chaos. After destruction. After war. But it was not over yet. Not fully, because now came the final choice. Space had become quiet again. The explosions were gone. The fire had faded. What remained of the alien fleet floated in silence, damaged, broken and surrounded. For the first time since they arrived, they were not in control. Inside the alien flagship, no one spoke. The command hall, once filled with confidence and power, now felt heavy and cold. The fleet commander stood still, looking at the screen. His ships were gone. His formation was destroyed. His advantage lost. He had one choice left. Open communication, he said slowly. The officers moved quickly, but their hands were not steady anymore. The connection formed, and once again, the human appeared on the screen. The same calm face, the same steady eyes. For a moment, neither side spoke. Then the alien commander broke the silence. "We will stop," he said. The words felt heavy, unnatural, but real. The human did not react with joy, did not smile, did not show victory. He only nodded once. "That is wise," he said. The alien commander tightened his jaw. "You had this power all along," he said. "Why did you not show it?" The human looked at him carefully. "Because power shown too early creates fear," he replied. A short pause. "And fear creates bigger wars." The commander looked down for a moment, then back up. "You could destroy us now," he said. "Yes," the human answered. The simple answer sent a chill through the room. No threat, no anger, just truth. "Then why don't you?" the commander asked. The human leaned slightly forward. "Because that is not who we are." The alien officers exchanged confused looks. They did not understand. "We defend," the human continued. "We prepare. We survive." A pause. "But we do not destroy without reason." The commander stared at him. Everything he believed about weaker species was wrong. This was not weakness. This was control. Outside, the massive human structure still floated in space. Silent, watching, its power still active. Still ready? A reminder. The alien commander took a slow breath. "We misjudged your species," he admitted. The human gave a small nod. "Yes." No pride, no anger, just acceptance. "You saw our conflicts," the human said. "Our wars, our divisions." The commander said nothing, because it was true. "But you did not see what came after," the human continued. "What do you mean?" the commander asked. The human's voice remained calm. "You saw how we fight each other." A pause. "But you did not see how we unite. When something greater arrives." Silence filled the alien ship. The meaning was clear now. Humans were divided, until they were not. "You thought we were weak," the human said. Another pause. "But we were preparing." The alien commander slowly nodded. Now he understood. "Too late. What happens now?" he asked. The human looked at him directly. "You leave." The answer was simple. "And if we return?" the commander asked carefully. The human's expression did not change, but his voice became slightly colder. "Then you will not get another warning." The message was clear. No emotion, no threat, just certainty. Inside the alien flagship, the commander turned away from the screen. He looked at what remained of his fleet. Broken ships, silent crews, a lost war. "Prepare retreat," he said. No one argued. No one questioned. The order spread across the fleet. Slowly, the alien ships began to move, turning away from Earth, leaving the system. Back near Earth, human stations tracked every movement. "They are retreating," the young officer said. The commander nodded. "Yes." "Should we follow them?" the officer asked. The commander shook his head. "No." The young officer looked surprised. "Why not finish it?" The commander looked at the stars. "We don't need to." A pause. "They already understand." The massive human structure slowly powered down. Its glow faded. Its systems returned to silence. Hidden again. Waiting again. Days later, the alien fleet was gone. Completely. No ships. No signals. No threat. Across Earth, people did not know how close they had come to destruction. Life continued. Cities moved. Voices filled the world.
Unaware.
But in the hidden stations, humans remained watchful, prepared, ready. The young officer stood next to the commander once more. "Do you think they will come back?" he asked. The commander looked into deep space. Maybe, he said. A pause. But not the same way. The officer nodded slowly. They will remember. Yes, the commander replied. They will remember. Far away, deep in alien space, the damaged fleet returned home, not as conquerors, but as survivors. Their story spread quickly across the empire. A warning, a lesson, a truth they could not ignore. Earth was not weak. Humans were not simple, and some worlds were not meant to be touched.